Good morning, you lovely people. How are you? Hope you're well. We're going back to the permission. Today, I've only got a 2 or 3 hour window, but I'm going to try and make the most of it. Hence why I'm doing this short video, short intro from the car. The farmer, who I get on very well with, when I contacted him to let him know I'm coming down for a couple of hours, really keen for me to try one of the small extra permissions that he gave me. I did some research a little while ago, and I think there was definitely a house nearby. It's also near my Tudor field, so that would explain some of the kind of domestic stuff that's coming out of there as well. So without further ado, I'll do a little bit more chatting when we get you on the field, but I'll see you on the first hole. Take care. Right, let's go for a walk. So sorry if it's jumping around a bit, but I'm now walking to just parked my car. It's a beautiful day. The rain has finally shown signs of staying away. So things are growing, things are drying out slowly. So anyway, I'm going to wander over to my kind of small pasture fields that the farmers kind of encouraged me to give a go. So I'm going to do exactly that. I think I mentioned in the car I've only got 2 or 3 hours, so not quite sure what we're going to find. I'm also going to be using, if you can see that, the stock coil for a change. So I've been a slave to the SP24 on the Simplex, which is a fantastic little sniper coil. But I thought, you know what, for a couple of reasons, I'd give the stock coil a change, a go. Firstly, because I've never really used it that much. And secondly, I want to do a couple of videos for my pals on the Simplex Plus owners group. I think some of the newer guys struggle with pinpointing with it and finding the target. So hopefully I'll be able to show them how it's done. I might not, of course, but we'll give it a go. So yeah, so it'll be about another 5 minutes before I get onto the field, and then we'll get cracking. So I'll see you on the first decent hole. Okay, folks, very first target on my little sheep's pasture. There we go. It's actually quite long grass, believe it or not, though the sheep's been on it, but not anywhere near by comparison with some of the others. You can just about see the lovely sheepies over there enjoying their breakfast or whatever they're doing. So very first target, very iffy signal, bit of tin foil. We'll see you in a bit. First little decent signal of the day. Can't remember what the VDI was now, if I'm honest. It was a good, as I say, good tone, and I think I found a little back seal. Yeah, looks like there might be a little bit of design on there, I think. Some sort of numbers or pattern maybe. Yeah, well happy with that. Don't find many of them. Yeah, lovely. I'll give it a quick clean. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. Right, curse of the live reveal. Grass is still quite wispy and high, but not too bad. A nice target here, a really good tone. Flies are hitting me in the face. Kind of 60s, 70s. Let's see if we can find it together. Right, that's in there. It's quite a solid clod, so let's see if we can just pop you down a second. Right, it's out. Oh, hello. Yeah, right, we've got something disc-like. Let's turn that off, if you can see it. Just there. Oh, it's a button. It's a button. It's quite a heavy button, but it's a button. It's a strange VDI for a button. Anyway, oh well, it's a find. Shows there's stuff here. We shall move on. Next one, bit of an iffy signal, but I do believe that's a little bit of buckle. You can see that? Oh yeah. Yeah, that is. Methinks. Yeah, it's got a nice bit of pattern on it, by the looks of it, nice and green. Bit of age to it. Shame it's not whole, but there you go. Yeah, very iffy signal, but we'll take that all day long. Just need to find its brother that's actually whole. Righto, see you in a bit. Right, we might, I repeat might, be on our first coin. I've got a very scratchy throat today. Not the best hobby, I guess, if you've got a bit of hay fever at this time of year. But anyway, you can just about see a rim there, I think. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, no, it's not a coin. It's a ringy thing. Oh, gosh. Never mind. Very thin. I mean, surely, I mean, that's not horsey. That's probably garmented. Oh, I don't know. It's got to be horsey, I suppose, isn't it? It's the go-to thing. Anyway, very thin, quite small, ring-like, but not a ring. Cool. See you in a bit. Right, the next one I wasn't going to bother filming, if I'm honest. Still, it's not great, but it's quite a real. Well, it looks like a really old bit of lead even. And it's got a few little, almost like a cross in the middle there. And it's very heavy, so I'm thinking it's kind of a part, possibly broken off, I don't know, part of a lead weight of some description. So yeah, that's encouraging. I've had another couple of bits of lead which I didn't film close by, and a couple more buttons. So we're definitely getting near activity anyway. I'm going to stop for a coffee in a minute, and then I'm going to give a very, very special shout out. See you in a bit. Oh, the sun's just gone in, but not for long, I don't think. Oh, I'm a little bit excited. You can probably see that staring back at you now. Just on my way to get a coffee. Got a lovely late 40s, early 50s. Couldn't find it for love nor money. And then I just started to break the clod up. And this little thing just popped out. And that looks kind of stony. What is it? Ooh. That might just be a bit of silver. You know? A little silver stud, a dress stud. Can you see? It's got a lovely bit of tarnish to it, which would suggest it's silver. And a lovely stone. There's no, that couldn't be, could it? I need Adam from D-Tech Susses with his diamond machine, whatever it is. That can't be, that's far too big. And it, if anything, it looks glass-like. But that's a bit cool, isn't it? Well, I've got some foil. I shall be sitting down in a minute and testing whether that's silver. Wow, amazing. That's a very cool find. Let's give it a clean up and I'll show you in a sec. For those of you that don't know, this is a very cool thing, right? So get yourself a bit of foil. If you've got something that you think is silver, get the shiny side up, okay? Let's just zoom in a bit. All this long grass is not making it very easy. Right, okay, get yourself the shiny side up. Find your little thing, which by the way, I've given it a little clean. Pop it onto the shiny side, spit on it, wrap it up, and if it gets warm or hot, and or when you unwrap it, it stinks of kind of eggy, sulfury type smell, then you know you found silver. So I'm not going to let you listen to me spit on it, but we'll find out in a second. Next one for your delight, whilst we're waiting to find out whether that previous thing is silver, there's that tiny little green thing. That's something, isn't it? I don't know what it is. It's yet another interesting find from the Notch 211 annals. Yeah, don't know. It's claspy, like it was attached to something. Not sure if that's bent over or whether that's, yeah, I think that's bent over, so I think that was probably another bit on the end there. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Cool. Right, I'm virtually at the fence now where I'm going to sit and have a coffee. and then we'll see if we've got some silver. Okay, it's coffee time. Cheers. Just quickly, before I reveal whether we have silver or not, and by the way, I can't feel any heat, which is a worry. Just want to have a huge shout out. You'll have heard me in previous videos going on about how great it is to see kids doing this wonderful hobby of ours, because it's fantastic, isn't it? And if we can get kids into it, I think that's a fantastic thing, because ultimately, you know, they're getting exercise, they're getting out there, they're learning about the history, you know, they're learning about the land, you know, it's amazing. So yeah, a huge shout out to Ivy and Dad Metal Detecting. Ivy, that's IVY, and Dad Metal Detecting. They're based further down the coast from me in Essex. Lovely father and daughter combination. Ivy's absolutely brilliant. She really makes me smile. And Lee, her dad, is a very patient videoer of her channel. So if you get a chance, I'd love you to go over and sub them. I think they've got about 80 at the moment. It'd be great to get them up because they deserve more. So it's Ivy and Dad, and hopefully you'll get a few more subs. So good on you guys. And Ivy, fantastic. Keep up the good work. Right, so without further ado, let's see if our little dress stud thing is silver. So I've wrapped it in foil, I've spat in it. You didn't need to hear that. I can't feel any heat, but it is relatively breezy out here. I'm gonna give it a smell. Oh yes. Yes. Get in. That is silver. And you'll know it's silver straight away if you don't already do this, because it stinks. Yep, so I've got myself, I'll bring it a little bit closer. I don't know if you can see it. A little silver with a I presume a dress stone. That is no way going to be a diamond. That is far too big. A little dress stone, little dress stud of some description. I don't know how well you can see that. And it's silver. Silver in the hole. Awesome. Finish my coffee. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, it's a target fest today. I mean, I've not been here that long. I've had loads of targets. This one was in the 70s. Nice little plane going over there. You can see it. Very nice. Makes it feel a bit more like summer. Anyway, yeah, it was in the 70s, and it looks like it's got a bit of design to it. You can see it just about there. Let's have a look, see what we got. It's got a bit of gold gilding on it. I think that might be part of a badge, you know. I'm not sure. Let's give it a gentle wash and see if anything comes up. Well, it's not a badge. It's much cooler than that. That said, I have absolutely no idea what it is. It's obviously a fragment off something, but that is very old, very old. I think it's got kind of like that round bit there with a line, some lines there, almost like a W, but kind of almost two overlapping V's there. Yeah, I don't know, but that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Any ideas, let me know, but that is, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, very cool and very old. See you in a bit. Right, the next thing I'm hoping I didn't hit. Just scroll you out a little bit. There. It's quite green. It doesn't look like a coin or anything. It looks something different. Let's just see if I can flick it out. There we go. Curse of the live reveal, I suspect. Yep. Oh well, worth a try. Thought that was going to be quite exciting with that little bobbly thing. Well, I suppose if you like these kind of things, it's very exciting. But no, just a little coat hook or whatever it was. Cool, see you in a bit. Right, I don't think I'm going to get many more in now. Coming to the end of my time, but I've had a great time. No coins yet, which is pretty par for the course for me. But yeah, yet another interesting one. He says. You see that? Very old again. Kind of teardrop shaped. Very deep again. At least 7 or 8 inches, I'd say that was. The stock coil actually on the Simplex, I don't know about it, just because we've had lots of rain and everything, I seem to be getting very deep with it. Would have been interesting to compare that to the SP24 on the same fines, but anyway, yeah, I'll just give that a quick clean. That's I don't know whether that's a little finial or something. Let's have a look. True to form, if you tell your YouTube video that you've still not found any coins, you'll go and find a coin. At least I think it is. It looks like one. I don't think it's going to be a button, no. Oh, it feels a bit blankety blank for me. Well, it's a coin, but I don't think we're going to be any wiser, even when I've give that a clean. Yeah, it's farthing sized, I would suggest. Oh well, it's a coin. That makes up for a coinless day, doesn't it? Albeit some really interesting finds as well, and a bit of silver. Okay, well, I think that'll possibly be the last one. If not, I'll see you in a bit. Failing that, I'll see you on the roundup. Go on in, one more. I am on my way back to the path to start walking back, but I found this on the way. Oh yeah, can you see it? It's about there. Looks coin-like. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's a coin. That could be toast again though. Bit heavier this one. It might be a bit Georgie. Okay, let me have a quick look, see if I can find anything. No, nothing. Another blanker. Okay. Okay, welcome to the morning after the day before, and to the roundup. Bit of a quiet day in all fairness, but some interesting finds nonetheless, and one little Bobby Dazzler. Cat corner, just a general bits and bobs. Just thought I'd show you one of those really. I found lots of this in all the holes that I dug, so that's definitely some sort of roof tile, I presume. So that kind of confirmed my theory that there was a building there. So be interesting to see what comes up off that little field, because yeah, there's definitely stuff under there. Just need a bit more time. In terms of lead finds, I've got a fair few bits of scrap lead, again, kind of encouraging. This one here, yeah, that looks pretty old, doesn't it? I thought there might have been a cross on the back, but I don't think so. I think that's just scratches. So yeah, I think that's probably quite an old lead weight. This thing here is also lead. I didn't even film it. I just thought it was a big bit of junk lead, but once I cleaned it up, as you can see, there's some nice paint on there, red and black by the looks of it, or pink and black. So that was obviously something, maybe an old lead toy or something like that. Don't know, but nice nonetheless. 4 buttons. This is the only real button of note. If you can just about see that, it's a bit of a kind of a star burst on it, so I quite like that. So I'll give that a proper clean and put that with the others. 2 blank coins, nothing at all off them. That one is kind of wafer thin, but nothing to see. This one is heavier and thicker, but just as blank. Horsey brassy thing. One of these looks pretty old, that, like a finial or something. If you've got any ideas, do let me know, but I'm not sure. Little bit of a buckle, quite nice, a little bit designy. Love this thing here. Still none the wiser. I don't know whether it's a spoon bowl maybe or something like that. Don't know. Maybe the you know, the kind of arm of the spoon came off here. Not sure. But some really interesting markings on it. Almost handmade. You know, kind of 2 scratches, bit of a line, and this kind of double V O or whatever it is. Yeah, really like that, but none the wiser. Little lead seal, little lead bag seal. Just about see some of the writing coming through there. I'll give that a proper clean. I don't find many of them, so I'm quite happy with that. That's excellent. And last but by no means least, the Bobby Dazzler. Wouldn't that be lovely if that was a diamond? I have no idea whether it is or it isn't, although my hunch, my sensible head would suggest that absolutely can't be. It's massive. If that was a real diamond, it would be a very, very expensive piece. I don't think it is. I think it's just a bit of glass. But it's very, very cool nonetheless. And it's silver. As you can see, some nice little design around the edge. I give it a little clean and a little polish with my silver cloth. But yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled with that. Always a good day if you get a bit of silver. Not a bad day at all if you get a bit of silver bling, in my opinion. So that's it. That's all for now. I'm going to be getting out back on the fields again very, very soon. I've also got a bit of a giveaway to do, but I'll tell you a bit more about that on the next one. So for now, thanks as always for stopping by. I really do appreciate your support. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Stay cool, and I'll see you very, very soon. Take care.